Hello, I'm Chini from MSK Marai.
The anterolateral ligament can sustain different types of injuries, proximal injuries, distal injuries, or a distal avulsion fracture known as a Segond fracture. Our focus today will be on diagnosing this Segond fracture. The diagnosis of a Segond fracture can be made relatively easily based on its characteristic location and shape on imaging studies. The key is understanding the anatomy of the anterolateral ligament tibial insertion. Unlike the femoral and meniscal insertions which can vary, the tibial insertion of the anterolateral ligament appears relatively consistent across studies. This ligament inserts on the tibia at the midpoint between the fibular head and Gerdy's tubercle, around 4 to 7 mm below the tibial plateau. So if you see a thin, ovoid, vertically oriented bony fragment located anterolaterally or laterally along the lateral tibial plateau but posterior to Gerdy's tubercle, this highly suggests a Segond fracture. Now, small or non-displaced Segond fractures can sometimes be tricky to spot. But in other cases, like the patient images I have here, the fracture fragment can be quite large and obvious. A couple of important points regarding Segond fractures. First, while named after the anterolateral ligament, a Segond fracture can potentially involve other lateral soft tissue structures like the iliotibial band and the biceps femoris tendon. Specifically, the iliotibial band and distal anterolateral ligament are often avulsed together in a Segond fracture. The structure marked in blue is the anterior arm of the biceps femoris tendon. In Segond fractures, this is usually not involved. Still, in very large Segond fractures, there is a potential involvement of the anterior arm of the short head of the biceps femoris tendon. The second key point is that a Segond fracture is recognized as a potential marker of anterolateral rotatory instability of the knee joint, and is associated with other severe ligamentous injuries, most commonly to the anterior cruciate ligament or ACL. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button.